Let's kill the myth right now. You do not have to be fit to start running. You don't need to lose weight first. You don't need to get in shape before you put on your runners and run outside. You're allowed to start exactly where you are, right here, right now, today. Welcome back to the podcast. Hello, I'm Gillian, a running mindset coach and founder of the 0 to 5K Run Club, which returns this September. If you're brand new to running and want to learn from a human, not AI, and be part of a global supportive community, check out the link in the show notes. I help runners of all levels, from brand new to ultramarathoners. I help them move from self-doubt to self-trust by learning how to run in a way that works for them. And this episode, this one's for every person who's told themselves that they have to look a certain way or reach a certain fitness level before they can call themselves a proper runner. There's a persistent myth in the running world, and I guess fitness culture in general, that running is reserved for people who already look like runners. They look athletic, they're lean, they're physically beautiful specimens. But let's be honest, most of us weren't handed athletic childhoods or marathon genes. We're showing up later in life with real bodies that jiggle and real histories and a million reasons why we've waited. Here's what I want you to know. Fitness is not a prerequisite to being a runner. It's a result of being a runner. You don't need to change your body before you're allowed to take up space at the start line. This goes for brand new runners right up to ultramarathoners. Feeling unfit, slow, or out of breath at the beginning are normal thoughts. You're training your body. You're doing something new. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but if you are new to running and find yourself out of breath, slow down. If your thoughts are, I'm unfit and slow, please know these are just thoughts. They're not true, they're not real, and shouldn't stop you from continuing to show up. When you start running, your cardiovascular system is adapting. Your muscles are wakening up, potentially being used for the first time in a long time. But even more than that, your brain is learning to trust that this thing you're doing is safe. That's why so many runners feel discouraged early on. Not because they're unfit, but because they're listening to their brain telling them that it's hard, that they can't do this, that it's never going to be easy for them. In those early days, what matters isn't how fast you are. It's how consistent you're willing to be. It's continuing to lace up even when your brain says no. It's being gentle to your body and mind. The magic is in showing up when your brain screams, "We're not ready yet." Because you are ready. Maybe not ready to run a 5K tomorrow, but that's the whole point of training. But you're ready to begin, to show up today for the run that's in your training plan for today. You're ready for that. Right. Journal prompt time. If you're new here, each episode I give you a few prompts for you to reflect on to help you uncover thought patterns that you may not even be aware of. So grab pen and paper or your notes app on your phone. Let's get down to it. Okay, question 1. Where did I learn that I need to be fit before I'm allowed to be a runner? Is this something I've witnessed, something I've heard, something I've seen, something I was told? Number 2, what fears or insecurities are holding me back from starting? Now, this is a great prompt, pretty much for anything, quite frankly, but I encourage you to hold on to this. Do it for now, and potentially do it multiple times over the next few months. But hold on to it for when you've been running for 6 months and now have your sights set on running a half marathon or marathon. You may laugh at me and say, "Gillian, I've not even started running yet." And yep, that is true. But I see it time and time again. Once a runner falls in love with running, there's literally no stopping them. Okay, back to the questions. Number 3. What would shift if I believed my current body is worthy of movement and progress? That's a good one. Actually, let me throw in a bonus one. How would I show up today if I treated movement as a celebration of what my body can do, not as a means of changing it? So you're running, you're being a runner as a celebration that your body can move in this way, rather than running to lose weight or to change your physical appearance. This topic of how a runner looks is close to my heart. When I started thinking about being a runner back in, 2014, I believed I needed to lose weight before I could start running, let alone when I could call myself a proper runner. I had to look a certain way, move a certain way, and be fit enough to deserve a place at the start line. When I first started, I felt like a major imposter. I was breathless, awkward, convinced that people were judging me. I didn't know about run-walk intervals. I didn't know you were allowed to be a beginner. Everyone I saw running around my neighbourhood looked like advanced runners. They weren't struggling like I was. Despite these thoughts, I stuck with it, not because I was fit, but because I was curious. And what I discovered is that running isn't about looking like an athlete. It's about building trust with myself. It's about proving day by day that I can keep promises to my body. And that's what made me a runner. Not my pace, not my fitness, just that willingness to start. If you're tired of waiting until you're fit enough to start running, the 0 to 5k Run Club was made for you, my friend. If you're tired of waiting until you're fit enough to start running, the 0 to 5k Run Club was made for you. This is a 10-week beginner-friendly program that blends run-walk intervals, mindset support, and community connection to help you build confidence and consistency from the ground up. You don't have to be fit, you just have to be willing to start. If you can walk for 15 minutes, then you can learn to run, I promise. The next group starts on September 1st. The waitlist is now open. Come run with us. You don't have to earn your spot as a runner. You already belong. You don't have to earn your spot as a runner. You already belong. The start line doesn't require perfection. It just asks for courage. Let today be the day you stop waiting and start moving. You've got this. Bye for now. Chat to you next week.